Yo, what up? This is Mike Brown,
This is Alpha.
and this is The Art of Letting Go.
Letting go. Letting go.
We out here at Venice.
Yeah.
At the Alternative Daily Store. You know, they show love and let us record over here.
Yeah, man. It's
Just wanted
nice
to
out
give them
here.
a shout out.
It's definitely nice out here.
Yeah, man. So how are you doing? Because we haven't recorded together in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, you know, we definitely got to catch up and just, you know, let the listeners know where we at. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm at a period of transition in my life, and I'm trying to figure some things out. I've been at highs, I've hit lows, I've been stressed, but I'm really handling it all pretty well. I'm coming up with ways to kind of handle certain situations, and I'm following through with them. So I'll go in more. I know I'm being real vague right now. I'll go into more detail in some following episodes. I can't say when, but I got some things coming up that are gonna be pretty amazing for me. But
That's what's up.
but yeah, man, everything is good. Went to Chicago for a little bit, got out of town, spent some time with wifey, so everything's cool, man. How was your trip?
My trip was amazing. That's like the first word that comes to mind to describe it. I learned a lot. I experienced a lot. I got to connect with a lot of people. Most of my teammates, well, yeah, I would say the majority of my team I've really only hung out with in basketball, and maybe a couple of times like in a club or something, but like really spending 2 weeks with people and having to get to know them and experience them, like not just this one side that you knew, but this entire person. Like, it was a lot. But I feel very connected to all of them.
That's what's up.
But it definitely was a lot of energy draining, just because I like my own space. I like to be by myself. So it was an adjustment.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I enjoyed it.
That's what's up. Did you do you feel like you brought anything back with you?
I do.
Okay.
I feel like I brought back stronger connections to people. I brought back recognition in my own growth. You know, I came out 6 years ago. So looking at coming out and trying to figure out, you know, what exactly gay is, and
Right.
what does that mean to me, to playing in a basketball tournament, being proud to be myself, you know. That really showed me my growth, and like my whole trip was a very emotional experience. You know, just being vulnerable and experiencing other people's vulnerability.
Yeah.
It brought out a lot of emotion between us.
That's cool. That's real cool. How do you feel like you'll go forth with that growth and with that connection and with that knowledge you have now?
I would say with the growth and the connection I have now, I think being more connected to the LGBT community, and, you know, not waiting for someone else to give me the opportunity to do it, but rather taking that opportunity and doing it myself. You know, I look at a lot of these organizations, and they are more for the profit than for the community.
Right.
And I see my role within the community, and I'm playing it, but I know I can play it a lot better, and I want to do that.
Yeah.
So, you know, just really focusing on my accomplishments, my goals, things that I want to do. Like, that's really where my mind is at right now, because I recognize the next level that I was trying to get to. I'm there.
Yeah.
And as long as I keep moving, I'm gonna keep getting to my next level. So I guess I'm just trying to just continuously progress in life.
Right. I feel the same way. Through this transition I've been kind of going through, that I've been going through. I've definitely gotten a chance to take a step back and really see myself and see how much I've grown and who I was trying to be, I already am, kind of how you said, you know?
Yeah.
And I just want to stay focused on that. Like I told you, as far as how my stress has been, I've really been on some like, nah, you can handle it. Like you can really do it. You know what I'm saying? And you can progress through anything really. And so in the time that you've been gone, that's more or less of how I feel like I've grown. I think before I would get stressed and I might get a little more depressed about certain things. But I'm kind of walking in that. And another thing too, I'll say is I learned how to be selfish in a constructive way. To where it's like, it's not all about me, but it is though.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had to really, because I'm really a giving person, and stuff like that can be taken advantage of a lot of the time. And I really took this time, the last 2 to 3 weeks, to really just focus on myself and everything that I want to do. And I've been working at it. Like I've been waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep because I want to work at it. You know what I'm saying? At myself and the things that I want to accomplish. And so it's been a journey. I've been tired, but I'm looking forward to it. I told a friend of mine I was talking to, like, I'm not a, like, you know, people be talking about, oh, I'm a natural born hustler. I'm not.
Yeah, no, that's
not
real.
innate. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something that I was born with. I had to learn it.
Yeah.
And so now that I know what that is, it's tedious, it's fun, it's draining, but I keep telling myself it's all worth it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I'm banking on, and it's good to even talk about it because I do a lot of it on my own. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you're back.
Hey man,
I got somebody to talk to.
I definitely feel that and understand it because I felt myself doing a lot of moving while I was gone, and I was doing a lot of moving and not really a whole lot of feeling.
Yeah.
And when I actually took some time to feel what I was experiencing, like, it felt like a tidal wave. Mm-hmm. And I remember being on the bus going back to Paris from Amsterdam and just crying almost the whole way.
Wow.
6-hour drive.
Wow.
And I cried like for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Just really looking at my life, where I'm at today, but who I am as a person, you know, because I really saw myself in situations where I was there for people, you know, and my whole life I've kind of been that way, like being there for people when they need an ear, when they just need somebody to encourage them, or any of that shit. And still seeing myself doing that today, it made me embrace those characteristics about myself. Mm-hmm. Like, I think one thing about myself that is my gift, and I was told by Eric that is my gift and my curse, is that I'm able to feel other people's emotion. Right. So that's what helps me connect to people. Like, I can feel someone's pain, I can feel someone's happiness, but sometimes a lot of times when I connect to other people's pain, it weighs on me. Yeah. And usually when I come back from vacations or just long trips and I come home, it's almost like a reality check of like back to reality, and it's always something going on. Right. And I guess my focus right now has been not taking in other energies, like, and not to say not taking in other energies, but not letting other people's shit weigh on me. Yeah. And it's tough. But I'm doing my best with it.
That's what's up, and I feel that 100%. I think that speaks to the selfish that I was talking about. Because I'm really perceptive to that too. Other people's energies, other people, things that people are going through, and I allow it to dictate how I move, and and even my interactions with certain people. I'll take your energy into different spaces. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what it is, and I've learned how to like let me shut that off and keep pushing in the way that I need to push. And even if I need to not cut you off, but cut you off for a second.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that I can really recalibrate and know exactly how I'm supposed to be moving, and then I can really come back and mess with you. That's kind of how, that's really how I've been moving a lot lately, and I really appreciate the fact that I'm able to acknowledge it. I had a moment earlier this morning where I had on my way into work, I shit was crying a little bit. I'm just thinking about it, like listening back to some of the things that I had recorded recently, and just was like, man, like this is all me. And this is happening to me right now, and it's just, you know, it made me shed a tear real quick. I mean, it wasn't, you know, 2 hours, but it was good to it was good to get off. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think I needed it. I think the last 2 days, I know when I'm starting to feel stressed because I just get real tired.
Yeah.
And it's not even like a mental fatigue. It's not even really a physical fatigue. I'm just fatigued. I don't know what, I don't even know how to describe it. But the last couple of days I've been feeling like that, and today I felt like, you know, a little bit of that burden was lifted. And it was really just having a conversation with myself, like, hey, bro, you got it. Like, you got the plan. You just got to follow through with what the plan is.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm happy about that growth. And I'm going to stay focused on it. That's all I can do at this point. You know what I'm saying? For all the people around me, man. So, yeah, man.
That's what's up.
For real. I'm glad you got to experience Paris, too.
Yeah.
It looked like you had a great time.
I did.
I was on your feet like...
I did have a great time, and I even learned, and it's funny, even though we were separate, we learned a lot of the same lessons, because I even recognized having to take breaks with people, because there were people that, and I think we talked about it a few episodes ago, but there was a situation where some money got taken from my team. There were people that were almost excited for us not to make it to Paris.
Wow.
And when they saw us in Paris, were disappointed that we were there.
Wow.
And like I said, this word community is thrown out so loosely. And it's like people of my quote unquote community were almost like hoping for something negative to happen to
me. For you to fail,
Yeah, and that bothered me, and it made me feel like I need to distance myself from that community. But I know how connected I feel to people within that, so it's like, let me find my own way to do it.
Right.
You know, I don't need that system because it's just not for me right now.
Yeah, I get that. You have to create your own community within the community. You know what I'm saying? Because there's gonna be bad apples in every bunch. You feel me? Like
Absolutely.
It's just there. So that's really how I'm moving right now.
Yeah.
It's like I really only want people around me that are moving in the same way that I'm moving, have a similar energy that I have, or have something that's even greater than what I have and I'm trying to learn from. Like, that's really what I'm on 100%. And it's, you know, I can still, it's becoming harder for me to be in the same space with somebody who is depressed or who is sad. It's getting really hard for me to be there. And I try to be there for them as much as I can, but at a certain point, it's like I got to protect myself,
right?
Because I've been there, and I see it, and I love you, and I do whatever I can to help you, but I can't sit in this with you.
Right. I only laugh because it feels wrong, and it's not leaving somebody hanging. It's just because I'm the same way. Like, I'm always an ear. If somebody needs it, I'm always there. But to be taken into that space with you, I'm not going there with you.
Yeah.
So I fully understand, and I fully respect that. Like, you taking care of yourself.
Yeah, man. Because it's like, in order to take care of other people, I have to take care of myself first. Like, I have to put myself first. And for a long time, I put a lot of other people before me. And I'm just seeing, like, the outcome of, looking at my life in its totality, like, it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the love is there. The genuine love is there, and I'm glad that I did it. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely taught me something. But I have to do things for myself so that I can efficiently help you. Like, I can't, or just be there for you. Not even help, just be there for you. Like, I can't be there for you all the way, or I can't be there for you the way you want me to be there for you. I can do it to the capacity in which I can handle it, and then it's like, all right, you need to find somebody else to do this, or you need to find it within of yourself to handle whatever business you got to handle to get yourself to wherever it is that you need to be. Because I did the work for myself, so I know that it works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all, man. I think that we did have a lot of common experiences. I would have loved to have seen the Eiffel Tower while having my experiences, but, you know, it's all good. You know, I'll have my day. But, yeah, man, that's all I really want to to kind of get off today.
Me too, man. Let the people know where they could find you.
You can find me on social media, Alpha Presents, ALF_presents, ALFPHA_presents. Wayne Michael on Facebook. And I'm just going to say this on here because I just feel like it's necessary. I've been actually going back and forth with the whole Alpha thing and just calling myself Wayne Michael because that's my name. And I've been going back and forth with it. So if anybody wants to kind of share or talk about that, the reason why I go by Alpha and the reason why there's an F in it because it stands for a life fulfilled, praising Him, amen. And I still embody that, but I don't know if I need to be called that. And I'm just kind of, thinking that's about it. So just want to throw that out there. But where can we find you? Oh, and then Joshua's Lyric, my video is actually on YouTube if anybody wants to check it out. It's spelled ALFPHA. And the name of the song is Joshua's Lyric. It's a pretty cool video. I like it. So, where can we find you at, brother?
You can find me, Mike Brown, the world renowned, at
I like
Just Mike Brown on all social media. You can find me on PrimoMiguel.com. You can find this podcast on iTunes as well as SoundCloud. Title, I can't ask no more.
Right.
But I really would love to get on Title. So that's me shouting y'all out every week, wanting you to know that I want to be on Title.
Yeah.
We have music on there. We subscribe to Title.
Absolutely.
Let us know how we can get this podcast on there. We have a beach day coming up in about 2 weeks. We will give more details on social media. But other than that,
the last beach day was really dope.
It really was.
It was really dope. Really dope. Anyway, that's me.
That's all good. But it definitely was a great experience, and we hope to see more people out. We had a great time. Very relaxing day. But other than that, we appreciate y'all listening. This has been a really good show.
Yeah. Definitely uplifting.
So this is Mike.
This is Alpha or Wayne, or we'll figure that out.
And this is the art of letting go.
Letting go. Letting go.
Peace.
Peace.